Good morning. We're 1 month, just a little over a month away from the Airworks auction in Mount Hope, Ohio. Have my good old coffee cup here to remind me to keep it up another month, and I'll get to go to Airworks hopefully. So we're coming up on auction time, the Airworks auction. Hopefully I'll be able to get some good video footage. But we're trying to get equipment started right now. It's been a chore this morning, and see where we go. Well, had a pretty rough time this morning getting some equipment started. Went to start the skid steer, and no luck. It's 4 degrees here. Gator barely wanted to start, but I think I'm going to pull this out and plug it in. It's a old Dipstick heater, cat's heater. I picked this up about 3 or 4 years ago at a tractor dealership in Ohio. I bought it then and never have used it. I think I'm going to use this on the skid steer. And then I think I'm going to purchase a magnetic block heater at O'Reilly's for the Gator. But I hear you got to be careful on some of the small diesels with them. But, you know, on any of these nights it gets below 10 degrees, I'm going to have to do something, because I'm having more and more trouble. Luckily, I do use stuff in the fuel to keep it from gelling. This is the product I use on all my equipment in the winter time, the anti-gel. I pick it up in my local independent auto parts store. I've had pretty good success with it through the years, in preventing anti-gelling. So I've been using it. We got some more cold nights here coming up. We got snow awaiting now, and just something else, you know, one thing after another. Well, once I got all my chores done this morning, I was going through some tools, and I found a set of tools that used to be sold at Harbor Freight. I don't think this is available anymore. And this thing was actually really handy for me, and I actually had not used it in probably 15 years. But it was a drain plug socket set, 3H drive, and it had all the different plugs in there, and I bought it when I was working in the industry, and I primarily only used, I think it was this one, the 5/16 square plug. We had a piece of equipment that would come in and they had a drain plug on the rear end filler, and it took this. That's what I used it for. So I kept it clean. Other than that, I never really used any of the other ones, but I did run into a spot a while back on a friend of mine's car, and it required a 12mm hex socket. I had one which was like a Stanley, and I also had a Napa brand 12mm, but none of them fit correct, and this one did. It was kind of odd. But those have been the only two I've ever really used out of this set. I kind of forgot about it, other than, like I said, probably put it up 15 years ago and forgot about it, and I think it was back in the summer when I loaned out the 12mm out of it. But it's just a little cool set that you don't, I guess you could probably find them on Amazon or something, but they were a Pittsburgh set that Harbor Freight carried at one time. They may still carry it. I don't go to Harbor Freight all that much, but thought I'd share it with you.